Hi, I'm Dr. Joe Nemeth. I'm a periodontist in Southfield, Michigan, and I want to talk about the Waterpik. I have a lot of patients, and we suggest the Waterpik for almost all of our patients once they've completed therapy. But a lot of patients just aren't quite sure how to use the Waterpik. So I thought I would give a personal demonstration on how to use it and how I use it at home, and I use it 2 or 3 times a day. I use it frequently. I use it on high pressure. It's probably best to start out on low pressure if you're not used to it and gradually build it up to higher and higher pressure. The only thing you have to be careful of is if you have active periodontal disease and deep pockets, it can sometimes drive material down deeper into those areas, which is why we don't usually go over the use of it until the patient's in good health. So a lot of patients say they spray water all over the bathroom because they turn it on before it's in their mouth, or they take it out after it's in their mouth while it's still going, or they're trying to look in the mirror while they're doing it. So the way to do it is to hold your head over the sink just like this, and so that the water can run into the sink and you're not going to be splashing anything on parts of the bathroom or all over yourself. Don't turn it on until it's in your mouth. I use it on the outer surfaces, right along the gum line, horizontally. Don't point it down under the gum. Don't point it up. Just horizontally right along the gum line. And then same thing on the inside. On the inside, you can't see this, but you want to keep it horizontal along the gum line on the outer and inner surfaces. And I use it on the highest pressure. If you're not used to it, you may want to start off on a lower pressure, but I think if you're able to get up to the highest pressure, it does the most effective job. Does this eliminate the need for floss or interproximal cleaners? Absolutely not. This is helpful, but floss will remove a film on the teeth that this may not remove as effectively. I like the interproximal brushes that I think do an even better job overall than floss. So I primarily use the Waterpik and interproximal brushes to stimulate the tissue and clean, as well as the Waterpik. That doesn't mean you can't use floss. Your floss is fine, and every once in a while I use floss. But primarily I use the Waterpik on the highest pressure, and I use interproximal cleaners, little brushes, to stimulate and clean the gingival or the gum tissue, and they're very effective. Some people may feel better by using a mouthwash or some other additive to it, perhaps a little bit of hydrogen peroxide. A small amount of something like that is probably okay. In some cases where there's active infection or strong history of periodontal disease, actually a small amount of bleach, very small amount of bleach used in the Waterpik a couple of times a week can be helpful. So those are some of the things that can be, but I don't use really anything else. I make sure there's never any bleeding, and if you do that, and you do that thoroughly, and your gums are in relatively good health, you should never ever have a drop of blood. Remember, if there's bleeding, it's not normal, and your gums are not as healthy as they could be. And if your gums are not as healthy as they could be, you can't be as healthy as you could be. So remember, healthy gums definitely mean a healthier body. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Questions, comments, we would love to hear from you. Most importantly, have a really good day.
Restore your smile and your health. Visit drnemeth.com to schedule your appointment today.